Shalom. I'd like to say all praise is due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors apostles are a great millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. And this is going to be regard to the false prophet known as Deacon Asaph or whatever his name is, or Assad. All right, those two Beavis and Butthead guy and man, that's pushing false doctrine in Israel. All right, I was watching his video and he says that the leprosy, right, basically what's described in Leviticus 13 is not is not it's not leprosy. That's what he was basically saying. He was saying that that the Edom, that basically leprosy, because Esau is nothing but a clean leper, right? Right, because they lost their pigmentation, going back to when Cain, when he killed his brother Abel, right, and he lost his pigmentation, right. The Most High put a curse on Cain, and then after the flood, um, that same wicked gene came, known as Esau Edom, right, which Esau is nothing but a clean leper, right. So he's pushing a false doctrine, man, and he's being paid. Yeah, he's saying that all nations could make it now because he's compromised and he got paid a lot of money. Those two guys, to push a false doctrine, right? And you're not gonna get the elect. The elect is not going to fall into that trap. So 2 Timothy 3:13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Right? So you're deceiving. You're deceiving people, right? But the Most High has you in, like the Most High gonna have you in a trip bag, man. All right, because you're getting paid a lot of money to push false doctrine, man. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them. Right? So that's why we say double honor apostles of great millstone, right? Going back to their prophet, like going back to their elders, Elder Ariah, King Marshall, Elder Jacob, Abba Bivens, right? Right? We're pushing the correct doctrine of the Israelites, knowing who we are, right? Knowing who the tribes are, knowing that Esau, he lost his pigmentation because or Cain lost his pigmentation because he transgressed, so he's nothing but a clean leper. Right? So you're pushing a false doctrine, man. Right? And you're not gonna get the elect, man. Let's get that false prophets. Yeah, Matthew. This is when basically this is what Yahweh Shai was saying, man. Right? Second Matthew 24:11. And many false prophets shall arise and shall deceive many. Right? So you're not gonna deceive the elect, man. Right? The elect is gonna wake up out of that doctrine. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Right? And that's nothing but iniquity, and like like this is going to something else. But basically, Mosai is not going to be dealing, like the Mosai not dealing with these false doctrines, saying that the mark of the beast is sleeping with white men, is sleeping with white women, right? Saying that um basically, like you're pushing nothing but a false doctrine, saying that the other nations could make it now. No, that's nothing but a false doctrine, man. Right? I didn't really want to go too long. This is just a short lesson going into that. That these false prophets, man, Most High's not gonna be dealing with them. The Most High gonna judge them, and that's why like we put curses on our enemies, man, who's pushing a false doctrine, man. Right? So with that, let us say our praise is due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, the one apostles, a great millstone, peace and blessing to the elect. Shalom.